Welcome to the TCJA channel. Today we're going to talk about how CARES Act could help you as a business owner. In our previous video, we shared about the Paycheck Protection Program, and we have also shared about how you can defer payroll taxes. So if you want to watch our previous video of how to defer payroll taxes, you can click here, or you can also click here if you want more information about Paycheck Protection Program. But today we want to talk to you about how can you utilize net operating losses to offset your prior taxable income to get a refund. So we are going to first define what's net operating losses. If you're a business owner, you run a business, and you have revenue and expenses. In a year where expenses actually exceed revenue, then you have net operating loss. Now, having a net operating loss, how does that help with your tax position? So if you recall 2017 and before, if you had net operating losses, or we call it NOL, then you can technically actually carry back the net operating losses to 2 years, carry back 2 years before, and then apply 20 years forward. So example, if you have losses of 40,000 in the year of 2017, you could actually carry back to 2015 and offset against your taxable income. That will result in you getting a refund. And you can do that for 2015, 2016. If you have any left over, you can actually carry forward for another 20 years. Now let's talk about TCJA and changes on net operating losses. TCJA, Tax Cuts and Jobs Act, was implemented when President Trump became president. So for those of you who are familiar with TCJA, essentially for net operating losses, what happened is if you have a loss starting from 2018 or later, you can no longer carry back 2 years and then carry forward 20 years. So what happened is that you cannot carry back 2 years, but you can carry forward indefinitely. So what that means is that if in the prior 2 years, if your business is profitable, then you have to pay taxes. But if in the third year you have net operating losses under TCJA, you will not be able to utilize those losses to offset your taxable income in the 2 years before. Therefore, you will immediately lose the refunds that you will get prior to TCJA. So there are two things that have changed. Number one, you cannot carry back 2 years anymore, so you can only carry forward indefinitely. Number two, instead of actually applying to offset your taxable income 100%, you are now limited to 80%. So what is the good news about CARES Act? So under CARES Act, it completely changes how net operating losses are applied. So with CARES Act, net operating losses right now, you could carry back 5 years. Let me repeat that. It is actually 5 years. So example, if you have losses in 2019 or even this year, because a lot of business owners are impacted by the coronavirus, you could actually carry back those losses for 5 years and then carry forward indefinitely. And the best news is that when you carry forward, you could actually utilize 100% of your losses to offset the income, so you wouldn't have to pay taxes for a while. Plus, if you have been profitable prior to the pandemic and you have been paying taxes before, you could now actually utilize these net operating losses to carry back 5 years. So those of you, if you have net operating losses, please be informed that you could actually utilize net operating losses right now to offset the taxable income before, and that may result in more refunds for you. So to sum it up, under current CARES Act, if you have net operating losses, it will be great benefit because of two reasons. Number one, you can carry back 5 years, which is even better than before. Number two, you can actually apply your net operating losses against your taxable income 100%. So that's net operating losses. If you have NOLs, please make sure that you make the full use of it. And if you like this channel, please like, share, and subscribe, and we would love to share more information with you next time. And if you need help, please always reach out to us, and thank you so much for watching.